Imagine zooming down a steep city hill at 20 miles an hour. A traffic light turns red, so you gently squeeze the brake lever. In a fraction of a second, the electric scooter smoothly slows down. But beneath your feet, inside the hub of the wheel, a specific mechanical transition is taking place. The vehicle is catching the force of your forward motion, bottling it up and feeding it back into the lithium-ion battery. This process is called regenerative braking, a system that alters how a vehicle manages its kinetic energy. For over a century, humanity has stopped vehicles using the same physical interaction, mechanical friction. This method is visible on early bicycles, where friction physically fights the wheel until it stops moving. This same system was eventually scaled up to handle heavy automobiles navigating early 20th century cities. In these systems, brake pads clamp down on a spinning metal disc, resisting the rotation of the wheel. This process converts the energy of your movement into heat, which radiates into the air and is lost. It is a cycle of waste. You spend power to reach a certain speed, only to discard that energy the moment you need to stop. This efficiency is possible because of how the drive system is designed. An electric motor and an electric generator are the exact same machine, just playing different roles. Inside the scooter's wheel hub, an outer ring of permanent magnets surrounds a core of copper wire coils. When you push the throttle, the battery pushes electricity into those coils. This creates a magnetic field that pushes against the magnets, forcing the wheel to spin. This is the standard acceleration phase, where the vehicle consumes electrical energy to create mechanical motion. The process reverses the moment the rider lets off the throttle and pulls the electronic brake. The scooter's onboard controller instantly stops sending power from the battery to the wheel. However, the wheel is still spinning. The forward momentum of the scooter forces those permanent magnets to spin around the copper coils. This triggers a remarkable phenomenon discovered by Michael Faraday in the 1830s. He observed the effects of electromagnetic induction. Faraday found that moving a magnet near a copper wire forces electrons to move, which creates electricity. By routing this newly created electricity backward into the battery, the motor transforms into a generator. While this recharges the battery, it also provides the necessary stopping power. Pushing those electrons backward into the battery requires effort, which creates physical resistance within the hub. It is similar to wading into a swimming pool. If you sprint through chest-deep water, the liquid pushes back against you, slowing your momentum. In the scooter, electromagnetic resistance pushes back against the spin of the wheel in the same way. The harder the system generates electricity, the stronger the resistance becomes, and the faster the vehicle slows down. However, this form of braking has a specific physical limitation. As the scooter slows to a walking pace, the magnets spin slower and generate less electricity. This relationship is clear when comparing speed to drag. As the magnets slow down, the electrical generation and the resulting magnetic drag fades away before the scooter reaches a complete stop. This is why scooters still use a traditional friction brake to handle dead stops and to hold the vehicle in place on hills. When they work together, the system is much more efficient. Regenerative braking handles the initial deceleration, which reduces wear on the mechanical brake pads and extends the battery's range. The system shifts the focus from simply generating power to capturing the kinetic energy that would otherwise be lost to the pavement.